Jason Jasings studied more than 200,000 companies in United States to find out what makes successful companies sustainable and profitable over a very long period of time. He wrote the book, The Reinventors, and he mentioned in that book regarding the five things that prevents companies from becoming or reinventing themselves continuously and becoming sustainable and profitable over a long period of time. These five things are: first is resistance to change. That means, yeah, sticking to our old breadwinners. That means old brands and past success, than focusing on the future customer requirements, changing market requirements, industry situation, and where are the future niches where there is a possibility of profit for the company, and deciding the business model based on these changing business requirements. Second one is finding the sweet spot. That means involving all the employees of the organization to find out where is the future for this company and what is in the best interest of the shareholders. That makes employees involved in the company and makes change implementable and easy. Third aspect is there is disconnect between the companies and the objectives and their people, especially when it comes to awareness of strategic objectives. People have to be engaged in the work in their work, and therefore they should be aware about all the strategic and operational objectives of the company. Companies need to focus on long-term value creation for their customer, that is in the best interest for the company as well as for the shareholders, instead of focusing on quarterly results or short-term gains. Fifth one is cost cutting and layoff. These affect company culture and employee productivity adversely. Therefore, it is essential to recruit right number of people, knowing what will be the future requirement for the company and training and retaining them over a period of time. So these are the five things Jasings mentioned in his book that prevents companies from reinventing themselves continuously and develop sustainable and profitable business model. And these five things are: first, resistance to change. Yeah, sticking back to past success without understanding about the future. If it is not broken, why should we fix it? That is the attitude. Second is finding the sweet spot, that is involving all the employees of the organization in the idea generation for where the future of the company is and what is in the interest of the shareholder. Third is involving in long-term value creation for the customer instead of focusing on short-term gains and quarterly results. The fourth one is knowing each and every employee of the company about the strategic objectives, and that keeps the people engaged in their work. And fifth is layoffs and cost cutting. Yeah, these companies are more sensitive to people, and instead of focusing on layoffs or cost cutting, they focus on the right sizing and with respect to understanding future requirements and future business of the company. In this book, he has given also an interesting case study of Nucor Steels. Nucor Steels is a very interesting case study of value creation for the customers by continuously reinventing and adjusting their business model to meet the changing market requirements, thereby becoming sustainable and profitable over a long period of time. So he has mentioned three aspects about Nucor Steel. First is all 20,000 people are involved in the idea generation of the future of the companies. And when they know that this idea is good enough to implement, yeah, it is also worth to fail. Second aspect is their paychecks are linked to the overall output of the company. That's why everybody works in the same direction. Third aspect is social responsibilities. The support for workers and employees regarding their children as well as healthcare is very much there. And the simple aspects like there are no special parking spaces or lots in the premises of the company. These are the small things, but they have made these companies very successful and profitable over a long period of time. When you focus on your customers first, employees second, and shareholders third, then you benefit significantly and you change your business model and your priorities with respect to the changing customer requirement, thereby reinventing continuously to make your business sustainable and profitable.